I have a website, I have like a Tumblr. I try just to talk to people face to face more than sort of an online presence or a like general. I'm not really into the whole real self-promotion / networking ideas so much, but I quite like just being nice to people and just kind of making friends within the art world, because it's actually a much smaller world than I thought it was.
I try and kind of be in as many small little shows as possible. I've had quite a few at the beginning of this year, which has been good, and then also being part of things like this, trying to get my work shown in the university a lot, so yeah, people kind of get an idea of what my practice is about.
I guess networking is probably one of the best ways to self-promote. Just talking to people. I think people want to see, I think like in the art world there's a lot about like the face of the artist and who the artist is, even though for us as an artist it's not the most important thing, it's about the work.
I'm very, very bad at self-promotion. I'm really terrible at it, I'm really the worst at it. And the most I do is I send it to people. So I make films and then, or plays, and if I get the play recorded, I get the film done, I send it to people who are maybe close to me or I value their opinion or something, and they give me feedback and we talk about it, and that's the furthest I go. And that's friends, or that's people I've maybe done a bit of work with or something like that.
I work with my own blog and just try and use like Facebook, Twitter, try to promote myself like that, and try to attend as many private views as I can.
I use kind of a lot of blogging. I have a Tumblr blog and a Blogspot blog, and I also have a Vimeo account as well, and which I've found sort of useful for showcasing my films.
I promote myself on every single avenue. I think promoting yourself on as many platforms as possible, online or whether that's in real life, is quite a good solution, because you're trying to document it to as many people as possible.
I think it's like we should try to promote the work first and not the guy who's making it.
At the moment, I am, I guess, in the beginning of my artistic career, but I've got a Facebook group and a Cargo Collective website, and I try to share things on both of those and give them out to people when I meet them.
Something that I've been quite interested in recently is trying to use YouTube as a platform and sort of promoting myself through there and in like a sort of online avatar persona type thing. So I don't really have my own name on any of my work, but I have this like avatar name and trying to promote myself through there.
Yeah, I think social media is important because we live in the 21st century now, and you should utilize all the utensils we have around us, especially on so many social media platforms nowadays are kind of visual. It's a great place for kind of art to blossom and for people to share interest in what you're doing and to see your artwork.
You've got websites like Tumblr and Facebook and all these different, even Twitter, I think now for artists is becoming an increasingly important platform to promote themselves on. And it's more just you have to be there so that if people want to find you, it's easy, not so much pushing yourself onto people, I think.
The issue with social media is that you can promote yourself, but then it becomes, an artist page, so you're a self-declared artist, and there's a balance to be kept between wanting people to stumble upon it and pushing it in their face, so it's a bit difficult at times to get that balance right.
Top tips for self-promotion. I suppose kind of throwing yourself into things, like if you hear that people are exhibiting, getting involved in that. So less like getting the perfect images of your work or the perfect kind of online representation, but actually being there, actually doing shows, actually showing your work, actually talking to it about people who care about it, not just throwing it kind of into the ether, expecting for someone to find you,
Trying to show your work and not your face too much, maybe.
The main thing is just to be really open to people that want to work with you, and any opportunities that come your way, just go for it and don't be kind of afraid to just put yourself out there.
I'd say the do's are just be friendly, always just smile, just be friendly to people, have a nice time, never try and always try to not be shy, just chat to people. And I'd say the definite don'ts are don't be a try-hard, don't try and look really cool in front of people, try and make some sort of cool impression.
I don't think there's any don'ts. I think you should just do.